What? What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the House of Blades YouTube live at 5. I'm here with Quinn today.
How's it going? How's it going?
We're going to show off some new knives, and of course, by the thumbnail, I can't cry, guys. I tried, but it's a beautiful thumbnail that Susie did for us. We're going to talk about the ZT that we modded over at the machine shop. Give you guys a little closer look, in-depth look at it, and then we're going to talk about our plans to release them at the upcoming show. So it should be pretty cool. Let me go ahead and make sure I turn this music all the way down, just in case we have the issue that we had last time.
Sweet. Well, let's start with that pocket dump. What you got in your pockets, Chris?
Man, I always have a bunch of crap. All right, so I'm gonna pull everything out.
Got the keys
with the Olight, and then the Minion from Nice Guy Machine Co. New pry bar this time, but it is still a Nice Guy Machine Co. pry bar. I've got that slick middleman with the B-Knot bead. So designed by Nice Guy Machine Co., but I believe manufactured by Tactile Turn in the Ultim. And then the Umnumzon with the B-No-One bead done by Nice Guy Machine Co. I thought it looked pretty cool thrown on there. So
yeah, it looks good, dude.
Nice little like combination of the Ultim beads on the titanium. But that's pretty much it, man. My pin's in my pocket, but I won't pull that out.
Nice. Well, see what I got today. I got my carbon fiber Bel Air. Been loving this guy. Don't carry it enough. It's a great little knife right here.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the bug out killer. Everybody throws those terms around a lot, but if you ask me, that is my version of the bug out killer. Upgraded the carry a little bit. I got a pin. You guys know I'm usually keeping it pretty light, but I decided it was time to go ahead and add a pin to the EDC, so I got a Tactile Turn on me now. Right in the rain journal. And of course,
I'm walking with my notes too. I totally
nothing
forgot
changes,
that.
dude. Always got the Gerber chonk on me. I love this little guy. This thing is a machine. I've opened many a can with this guy, separated many a frozen burger. This thing is pretty cool.
I could see that being good for the frozen burgers.
Dude, yeah, you know, sometimes it can be a nightmare. You just makes quick work out of it, man. I'm telling you.
That's funny. But yeah, dude, no, it's funny you pulled that out. I totally forgot that I kept this little tactile book on me to keep notes and stuff like that. So, all right, so we've got Michael Drums. Good afternoon. What's going on, man? Eric B, Jack, we haven't seen you in a bit. He says, what did you do to his ET? We're going to save that for the end.
Saving that best for last, but you will see.
And then Marco, Renee, Ramon, I appreciate you guys jumping in. But yeah, so that was our carry. A whole bunch of new stuff, I guess, mixed in with some old stuff. I don't really change my carry up too much, but I'm going to whip out my favorite of the bunch since we talked about it.
This thing is gorgeous.
Last stream. So this is the Medusa from Heretic, the cell-shaded one. We went into like a whole thing with Sam last week on these. Literally, it looks like I'm holding like a prop out of a video game. I think it's sick. And then,
it looks so good, dude.
I believe these release in what, like a week, 2 weeks, something like that? Maybe sometime.
Yeah, they're coming soon.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know the exact release date
sometime around,
when I have it.
Early March or something like that.
Yeah, or Susie's in the chat right now. But dude, this thing fires way harder than I was expecting.
I know it. It lets go, dude. That thing kicks.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that or saw it. I don't know if I want to do this so close to my
so
face.
close to your mic.
Yeah,
That's
dude, like the
scary
blade
to
literally
watch,
like
dude.
bounces back.
Yeah, it almost doesn't want to lock up.
Yeah, so that's
It
kinda
almost
crazy.
doesn't want to lock up. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's a beautiful piece right there.
And we were staring at it, guys. Like I can't tell if that's Sharpie or if it is
Like a paint marker would be my guess.
Yeah. I don't know. My bet was on Cerakote, but I don't think so anymore, guys. So
Beautiful though.
if you guys happen to be able to get your hands on one, let us know what you think and how they kind of achieve that. Looking forward to seeing y'all at Blade Show Texas. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I don't know if you guys caught the last couple of shows, but Quinn is going to be at the show. He's going to be working the Wii Civivi booth one day, and then he'll be at the Blade Show or the House of Blades booth the next day.
Yes, sir. I believe it's I'll be at Wii on Friday and then House of Blades on Saturday.
Yeah. And then Jack says, "What is that? It's the Medusa, man." I was like, "Yeah."
Cell shaded Medusa.
I'm hoping a bunch of other knife companies pick this up because I think
that'd be really cool, man.
Like, could you imagine like an Ununzon done like that?
I want a Malibu done like that.
That'd be pretty
ProTech
cool.
Malibu done that way. That's my dream cell shaded.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next up, I guess I'll go ahead and reach for the ZBP. You guys know I love the ZBP. I picked one up already. This is the Apocalyptic Tonto configuration. Great finish on that guy. Absolutely beautiful execution. Goodness. No blade play in that guy whatsoever. And those dual fuel springs just make it smooth as all get out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel
10
like
out of
with
10
the
right
older
there.
models, you definitely had to wait for like a break-in period.
Yeah,
Like that thing is just-
100%.
those things are just perfect. Like the
And
Gen
this guy's
3
coming
switches.
in at $393, so really good deal for zero blade play.
Yeah.
Considering the only other knife on the market that has that feature is much more than $393.
Yeah. Michael says that was a hard snap. I'm assuming on the Medusa, and then Jack says, "Will you have any ProTech runs at Blade Show Texas?" So the way that we do things that we're taking to sell there, we're going to take some hard to find things. For instance, like we have a Rask, we have a couple customs, things like that, things that you wouldn't typically be able to get your hands on. ProTech runs we would take if it was something a little bit older that ProTech isn't necessarily going to offer, but because they're at the show, they're going to bring a whole bunch of stuff. So it just doesn't make sense. Like Jack Wolf, I believe, back at the last couple shows, they weren't selling any knives. So it made sense for us to bring our inventory because if you saw something at his booth and you wanted to pick it up, you could just swing by and grab it from us. But I believe he's selling at the show now. So,
Yep.
It kind of brings down what we can offer, but I can tell you right now, we are going to be bringing a lot of Chris Reeve. We are bringing a lot of Microtech.
Yeah,
won't
we're
be
bringing
at the
the
show.
ZBPs down there.
Yeah, Chris Reeve isn't going to have a presence at the show, but hopefully we'll be able to bring it so much product that will represent them. We have reached out to bring some special stuff, so y'all need some sharp Ds for Blade Show. I got to talk to Matt, man. I'll see if he wants to snag some because I'm sure people would think those are pretty cool, man. Hey, man, I might need one for a giveaway. Let me know if you're down for the little hunt we're going to do for those. All right, so next up, this actually, I just saw this today, so you're probably more familiar with it than I am. But it's the new K-Bar Dust, I believe. Is that what it was?
Yes.
The Dust 1. I think it has a number, Dust 1.
Dust 1, yes.
Yeah.
There's another one that they released without the glass breaker on there.
Which-
And without the finger guard.
You can see that little bee stinger right there,
yeah.
I guess you could say.
It's a pretty interesting little knife.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed by it. The handle is very comfortable. The blade geometry is very nice. All in all, I think it's a really nice fixed blade right there. If you're looking for a good hard use camp knife or something like that, it's a great contender.
It's got some
Greasy as all heck.
Got
yeah.
some oil on there, so I'm gonna wipe it off. But for good reason, D2. So I'm assuming they just want it to look really nice when you pick this knife up. Sorry, made in Taiwan, and I mean it's got the K-bar look. Sorry, and it feels good in the hand, man. It's got like this like slight hump right here that just kind of sits in your hand. So
the rubber's got a good grip to it. You can really get a good purchase on the handle there.
I like that one.
Not too soft, but not too tough either. It's got just the right amount of squish.
Yeah. Jack, got any more info on the Blade Show Texas scavenger hunt? Not yet, man. So we're going to be doing our own thing. I know High Tide's already committed to give us something or contribute to the scavenger hunt. We are going to do a knife. I haven't settled on what knife we're going to do. It will be something nice, whether it is a Benchmade or a higher end Civivi or Wii or something like that. I'll let you guys know as we get closer. What are we, like 3 weeks out?
Something like that.
So maybe next week or the week after, I'll kind of finalize everything. I know a lot of people have been busy, but he's got a person that's going to hold on to everything, because I think we were going to decide to hide it somewhere and just kind of post clues on Instagram. But I don't want to risk maybe like the convention center staff picking it up, or the janitors or something like that. So I'd rather it be with someone, so that way you can hunt them down and grab it for sure. Or because I was going to hide the box, and then you would have to show up with the box to pick up the knife from us. And I don't know, maybe that's a little bit too cumbersome. Let's see. Jack says that kind of looks like one of the Civivi fixed blades. I don't really pay attention to Civivi's fixed blades, but I'm just now getting into, like, I just got the Bilgewater Jackrabbit, and it's my first in-pocket thing, fixed blade besides the exclusive that we had with them, the Blacktail, and I'm not 100% into the fixed blade game yet, so. And then David says, I'd be down. When is Blade Show? It is March 7th, March 8th. He said we may be in the area on the 22nd of the month to drop one off. Of this month, if you're coming by, that's definitely enough time, man. Let me know. I think just a normal one would be cool. We'll definitely shout you out on Instagram or anything like that, or any kind of business information you want to share with us, so we can share with the customers, would be awesome. So let me know, man. All right, so what we've all been waiting for, I'll let Quinn grab this thing, because it is sick. But this is going to be I'll show you guys the box right now. This is going to be the ZT original, the 0044. I don't know if that's the best way to say it. 0044. Yeah, the 44. This thing was cool already when it came out, but there wasn't anything special about it. So Matt went ahead and disassembled one and sent it over to the machine shop, and our machinist, he kind of did his thing on this, man. We didn't really provide too much input, and that's what he landed on.
Skeletonized ZT44. We went with grill inspired skeletonization right there. It's going to be on both sides of the handle, and you guys can be on the lookout for that come Blade Show.
Yeah,
we don't have too much information regarding it now, but we will have a couple of dozen at Blade Show.
Yeah, as far as price, what we're going to be charging for these, or if we're going to be offering it as a service to someone that's already purchased one, if they want to do that to their knife. We don't have those details just yet, but we are going to take a handful of them. They're already being disassembled and sent over there to get the work done on them. Some are going to be anodized, some aren't, and they will have the finished work done on them, so you won't kind of see that machining pattern on there. This one is going to be the only special one, though. It's got prototype done on there. I don't even know if that's kind of popping up. Yeah. So so if you guys didn't know, I think we did like a slight video before for the banter, or maybe you guys are new and haven't joined since we've done that video. But we actually did like the golf putter milling on a banter that we gave away. I think you guys just had to post where you were from, because we were trying to see where our viewers are at. But yeah, we can. The machine shop can pretty much design scales now for us. We can make our own, and I guess that's kind of what we're saving this for the end, because you guys are here. What would you be interested in seeing done on these? Like micarta? Would you guys want maybe G10 or something like that? We can do some scales. And maybe what other knives would you like to see us do some work on? Maybe you were holding off on picking something up, and you guys would be more interested in the knife if it wasn't just, I don't want to call it plain, but I mean, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. It was just
flat tie. Now
back
it's more than the flat tie.
Yeah, back in the day, everything was black and it was all tactical. Now everything is just like, it's full tie. And, I think, inlays would be cool. Like Jack just said, I think inlays would be awesome. Like some kind of wood really inlay cool. Or, just G10 or something like that. You have, carbo tie on your Sabenza, right?
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. Inlays for the new skeletonized Spyderco would be cool. So that's a cool knife. I believe it's, what is it, the
That's right there on that
Spider,
tongue.
Spider, oh God.
Starts with an R, right? Or am I crazy?
Stock, not plain.
There you go.
Yeah.
Stock.
No, what is that? What is that? Freaking Spyderco. Edgerati, that's what it was. I was going to say Spiderati, but I was like, that's not it.
Spiderati.
Yeah, the Edgerati is sick. I'm going to pick one of those up just because it looks so weird. But I don't know how inlays would look in that thing. It's just so, I don't know. It'd be like kind of throwing inlays in this, like other than that.
It'd be like
that side structure right there. How would
the inlays for the Squid Industries trainers? You know how you can get the inlays for the blades on the trainers? Probably something like that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome, man.
But yeah, regardless, that's an amazing job that they did. That 44, I mean, I think I showed it off on one of the last couple lives, and you guys, you know, saw that I was very passionate about it, and now it's elevated it to a whole new level. That is an amazing looking knife. That is just spectacular. One more close up for the camera there.
Renee, that is the 44. Sorry, the 0044. It's part of the 2025 ZT lineup. Ty, what's going
up,
on,
boys?
man?
Sorry I'm late. How's it going, Ty? Good to see you in, man. We're glad you made it. Man, and it just took so much weight off.
Yeah.
It is so much
really
lighter
light
now. That is redonkulous. Even if you guys don't pick one up, come see us at Blade Show. Play around with one.
Yeah,
They are phenomenal.
Definitely just to see if you guys like that knife. Good still at work, but you know I got to take company time to watch. Hey man, I was taking company time to watch some lives too. You know, it's work. It's work. It's work. You're looking for a new tool for your job. Maybe some skeletonized Chavez. That would be cool.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Because they're so heavy to just kind of take that weight out.
We're gonna have to put that on the books for sure.
Maybe I'll send one of those over there. We'll tell Matt to do one of those because I think that'd be pretty cool. I feel like there's so many knives that could
go for a skeletonization.
That could be. Yeah. I was kidding around about sending the Zahn over to the machine shop and just kind of having them like remove the crosshatch pattern and just smooth it out and just slim it down.
That'd be pretty
gnarly. So it'd be like the skinny Zahn, but as Matt coined it. But I think it'd look cool, but then I don't know. I don't know if I could let them do that. Eric's like, do it. I don't know if I can let them do that to my Zahn, man.
Not to yours. We do it to a new one.
All right, so that's the thing. So I have the one in the back pocket. I brought a new one to work today. I don't know if I let him do it. I'd be too scared, guys.
Tyler Williams says, greetings, y'all. How's it going, Tyler?
Yeah. What's going on, Tyler? We're just going through the knives, man. You might have missed a little bit, but right now we're kind of showing off the 44 ZT that we skeletonized. Sorry, the machine shop skeletonized. I'm saying we as in like the House of Blades family. But the machinist he did his thing. It's pretty cool. Some lines to clean up and whatnot, you know, with a stone washing. But I don't think we could have designed anything better for this.
No, I think it came out amazing.
Yeah. Maybe anodize it blue.
Some blue would be cool.
Yeah. But Ty says y'all need to pick up a Rosie at Blade Show. I might have to cop one after I buy that Rask. Dude, yeah. The Rask is cool. The Rosies, we have been to the last, 3? I don't think Oz Machine Co. was at Blade Show Atlanta. I may be wrong. I don't know. Maybe I missed them. The show was massive. And usually after a couple hours, I'm freaking tired from walking. But usually when we go to shows, we'll snag Koenigs, Peñas. We've got some, Holt Blade Works or something like that. Yeah, we've had the Morpheus. Dude, the stuff doesn't last long. It's gone like that. I'm surprised the Rask is still sitting there. But then again, I know Grimsmo kind of upped their production, so you can kind of snag like a Norseman or something from them pretty easily. I don't know about Rasks. I don't know if Rasks have become a little bit easier to snag. But yeah, just want to keep playing with that thing. For the guys that missed it, yeah, he's gonna bust out the cell shade again.
Anybody who wasn't here when we showed it off originally, we will have that guy available very soon. Very awesome look to that guy. If you ever played Borderlands, this is the knife for you right there.
And that's exactly what I think about.
That's exactly what you think about when you see that, man. This knife screams Borderlands.
It's cool. I feel like that spring is gonna fail the way that it snaps out like that.
It's a heavy kick. You can almost see the blade bounce when you're like, it kicks hard. Drops it.
I'm trying to think of how long we've actually had the Rask, because we had 2 Norsemans, and I think we had 2 Rasks. So I don't think it's been sitting there because people aren't interested in it. It's just, you know, your preference, especially that one. It's definitely got more of a gold look to it, and I think a lot of people like just the plain tie.
Mm-hmm. So blue is a popular one from Grimsmo. It seems like a lot of folks want to go with blue when they go Grimsmo.
Yeah, Tyler says so. You can grab a Rask right now, but not like that's the other thing too. Do they have the Rask that you're specifically looking for? Mm-hmm. Because they customize it so much, which I didn't know that they did all of that. You know, you can pick the hardware.
Oh, dude, there's so much customization you can do. I mean, even with the anodization, you can go fade between every color that they do. I mean, flakes, anodized flakes in whatever color. They really have options.
Say it's been on display for 3 to 4 months at least that he's noticed. Okay, I will say that I don't care for the color, but I want one and the lower serial number. Yeah, I think that's cool that with the serial number, like it's archived on the site. They keep track of it.
You can always pull your knife back up.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's cool. That's definitely something that requires like a lot of work, and I kind of commend them on that, because I don't know how you would even keep up with it at that point. You know, you're just putting knives out, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so again, we're going to be at Blade Show. We've got some really cool stuff. We've got special shirts being made, and I hope they get done soon so I can show you guys those in the next coming weeks. Maybe next week or the week after that. Sticker packs. We're doing some stickers. We got approval from some makers in the community, so you guys are going to see a cool show sticker, and then you're going to see another one specifically of some makers, a design that Matt's had for a while, and I think it's pretty cool. What are y'all's next Grail knives?
I'm trying to figure out what my next knife is right now, man. I've got some money burning a hole in my pocket, and I just don't know which way I want to go. Yeah. I keep thinking pick up a Norseman, pick up a full tie Hinderer. I know Demko is going to be at Blade Show. I might want to stop in and grab an MG 8020. So there's no telling where it'll go, but I'm sure the next time you guys see me on here on the live, I will have some new heat for you.
I'm trying to think of what would be my next. I don't know. So the Grail thing is kind of weird. My next knife that I'm going to get, which I guess people would consider a Grail, but to me, I'm just going to end up getting it. Is it still considered a Grail? Because it would be something that's unattainable for me, right? Okay.
Not so unattainable, just at the height of your obtainability. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I guess it was very clear to me at the beginning of the knife collection, and now obviously Unumzons, Koenigs have left the collection, come back into the collection. The next knife I want to get for sure is a Shirogorov. I haven't settled on which one. I did like the size of the Neon when I had one. It was green micarta. I didn't like that, so I got rid of it. I would like just a plain tie one, or maybe an Osmashinko Rosie.
Yeah, the Rosie would be awesome.
Yeah,
it's just hard to hit on that lotto.
Yeah, I would have to get one secondary. I wouldn't wait like that. I think it'd be kind of crazy just to kind of hit on that lottery, man. Stellar would be my dream knife from Shiro. Yeah.
Jack says it would be cool if you guys could do a few exclusives with tactile turn. I agree.
Yeah, I think it would be cool too. So I guess a little bit behind the scenes stuff. I feel like you guys enjoy hearing some of the little secrets, and hopefully I'm not breaking any contracts or something we have signed. But typically when we do an exclusive, it's not so much what we choose, what we want to do, or what's locked up with another company, because those are kind of the hurdles you would expect to hit. For instance, another dealer has on lockdown Ultim, something like that, right? So we couldn't do that. So you kind of just go through the progressions. But the problem with the exclusives kind of lie in the amount that you have to order. So for instance, let's just say a company is willing to do the exclusive, but you have to order 1,000 knives. Then we get into the issue of, are we going to sell 1,000 of that specific knife? Now, if you break it down as a manufacturer like Spyderco, they probably sell 1 million pair of threes, but do they sell 1 million pair of threes in Maximate? You know what I mean? So we have to be really careful when we're doing that, because we're probably going to sit on inventory. We have had some success in the past. Obviously, we've hit on the Link, the Kershaw Link 1776. When we did the blue and red variants, as well as the Dividend, we did S35VN, which S35VN was at the pinnacle. It was being used on Chris Reeve, and it was aluminum on that knife, and we had it priced at $89.99. A $500 knife had the same blade steel you were going to get in this Kershaw, and you could get it for less than $100. So we did, we really got lucky on that one. We sold out. It was really crazy. I think if you find them now, they still have a pretty heavy secondary price. But yeah, it's just kind of crunching those numbers, guys. So as much as we want to do a exclusive with a whole bunch of people, typically their numbers are kind of high, or if they're not high, their production, the amount they could produce, and then the amount we would have to pay, because obviously the more pieces you get, the cheaper it would be. And then, or, the less pieces you would get, the more expensive it would be. And we would have to kind of price that accordingly as we sold them. So, if we only got 25 custom archers, there's no way they would be like retail price. They would have to be a little higher, stuff like that, just to kind of make up for the extra cost that was thrown into them. So would they sell at that point? So a lot of stuff to go in behind the scenes. Let's see. Oh, what's going on, Bronny? I just saw him pop up. That little blue wrench.
How's it going, man?
We're talking shop, man. But yeah, I would love to see more exclusives. Obviously, we have the one coming from Spyderco. We did the one with which we sold quite a bit, and then it kind of tapered off. And then luckily, we were able to do the machine shop, and then we sold the milled banters. There's a market for the people that love the super heavy premium feel, and then as we're doing with this one, people love the milled out insides. Just kind of lowered the weight. That way you got a premium material like copper S20 CV, I believe, and then you were able to kind of have that weight reduction. So those sold out. I think we still have people on the wait list for the rest of those banters, but I don't think we're ever going to bring that one back. That one's done. But yeah, I think if you could do an exclusive with Tactile, what would you do? Would you do a pin, or would you do a knife with Tactile Knife Co?
I'd do a knife with Tactile Knife Co. I'd go an exclusive archer, and I'd probably, if possible, I know working with certain brands might not be possible with an exclusive with them, but in my dream scenario, I think I would go blue linear carbo tie on a Tactile archer.
Cool.
That'd probably be my.
If I did an archer with them, I would try and stay in line with some of our other exclusives. Blue denim, I think that'd be sick
archer would
as
be
an inlay.
sweet.
Or beat everybody to the punch and throw the Ultim inside those inlays. I think that'd be pretty cool too. I don't know if Ultim's dying off, but so yeah,
you won't see me getting crazy on the Ultim.
Yeah, I'd go Ultim. I feel like that's just, people are still into it, and it would sell. So, but yeah, I think that would be cool. If we did a pin, I don't even know what we do as a pin, because they do so many seasonals.
Yeah,
like
it'd be hard to get pinned down something that would be.
And then any of the cool stuff, when I have cool ideas, usually it's copywritten. I'm like, oh man, let's do a Batman pin. It's not gonna happen. I was like, no one's trying to get sued. I would like Ultim accents, but not full Ultim. Oh yeah, for sure. Just Ultim in those little pivot collars right around the pivot, I think would be really cool. I might even get rid of my Archer right now that I have with the red and black carbon. I think I would get rid of that just to get an Ultim one.
Just to snag an Ultim one? Wow.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
If that ever happens, man, I'll take your Archer.
Yeah. Bronny says, exclusive, I need to snag one you told me about. If it's here. Not yet. Bronny knows stuff he's not supposed to know. But yeah, I got you whenever it comes in, man. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Obviously, we would love to have exclusives with everyone. Again, it really just depends. If you guys are going to Blade Show, who are you most excited to see? I need to check out so Tyler says excited for the McNeese next model. Yeah. I told Sam last stream I need to go check out McNeese at Blade Show because he's been showing me all his little his knives and stuff, and I'm like, man,
Sam's really into McNeese.
They're starting to grow on me, man. Yeah. I kind of want one for the collection, so I might have to pick one of those.
I'm most excited for Demco, I think. Be my most excited vendor up at Blade Show Texas this year. Yeah.
I'm just talking to sound like I know something. I don't know anything really. Haha, I just talk big. No, I'm pretty sure I've shared some secrets with you. I was like, I text him way too often. And then he says, I need a McNeese. Yeah, I think the one that I was looking at had like I guess they call it atomic finish. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Everyone's got the same finish, but it's a different name or whatever it is. I was looking at that one, but I think I just want a plain one. I don't want to go too crazy right out of the gate because I did that with Hinder and then I traded in that one and then I modified another one with hardware, and I think maybe I just need to dip my toe into the shallow end of the McNeese pool before I go crazy because they have like frag patterns, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, their swerve pattern that's so nice.
Yeah, but I would go manual. I don't know if I'd do an auto.
Their autos are nice, I will say. Yeah. Really nice.
Let's see. McNeese does a weekly podcast now. Check it out. Yeah.
I'll have to check that out myself.
Yeah, for sure. I'm always looking for like a knife podcast to listen to. Before I was listening to Mark of the Maker a lot. I don't think they've posted recently. Then after that, it was the gear. I forget. I think he's a Texas-based guy. I'll have to look it up what he was. Let me pull that up real quick. Sorry, I was like, you're more than welcome to keep talking. I was like, Gearing Up. I was listening to the Gearing Up podcast.
McNeese autos feel illegal, says Jack.
Dude, this thing feels illegal. Yeah. Okay, I was like, yeah,
that thing is scary.
Yeah. God, man, I might have to get one of these someday. I never thought I would put a Heretic in the collection. Just not really my knife, but one of these is pretty cool. God, I lost my train of thought. What the heck was I talking about? Oh, knife podcast. And then I started listening to the Lucas Burnley, TJ Schwartz podcast, Edge and Flow or something like that. I think that's what it was. That's a good one. So I like listening to those. But the Notorious one was really fun, man. He had a bunch of different guests on and stuff like that. So I always enjoyed that, as opposed to just a couple of guys just talking. Always having like different personalities on there is always cool. The Tim Reeve podcast was really cool, the episode that he did with him. But yeah, so I think that kind of wraps up everything we were doing, guys. We showed you guys all the knives. Again, we're going to take the ZTs to Blade Show Texas. We'll have a handful of them, all different variants, probably the same milling pattern, but just, depending on what Matt wants to do. If you guys have been to Blade Show or seen some of the stuff he's done before on the beer bombs, on the other ZTs, it's crazy. So they'll all be kind of unique looking. And then, the next couple of shows, I don't know if Sam's going to be on the next one. If he is, perfect. If not, you guys will see Quinn. We only kind of rotate between the two guys. And then we will have more Blade Show Texas stuff to show you guys. I wish I could kind of show you guys the concept stuff, but maybe I'll get permission from Matt and we'll go from that if the stuff's not here in time. So we will catch you guys on the next stream, Wednesday live at 5, and we'll see you guys later.
See you guys.
Peace out.